comedy is a very fragile thing. It's sort of an illusion. It looks like you're just standing on stage and talking, and you kind of are, but there's a lot more that goes into it as well, like, you know, lighting, sound, you know, getting people's attention, having the right material. Sometimes you come to gigs, they've hired a comedian, and people don't understand this, and they've got a band on at the same time, or, you know, they're going to serve meals while the comedy happens. And you try to tell them, they won't listen, so you have to go out and you have to do your job. And so then you're on stage talking to these people who have a mouthful of food and are not listening because the band's playing and they're seated facing away from you. And, you know, it is devastating, or it can be devastating, throwing, you know, this material that you've worked, you know, for months on, years even, out at this audience that just doesn't care. And then when things don't go well in a play, you can go, oh, well, you know, they didn't enjoy the play, the script wasn't very good, or, you know, one of the other characters, he flubbed his lines, you know, he ruined the show. When people don't like comedy, they don't like you, and it's very hard not to take it personally. So that's the ideas that start coming through your head. It's just this tidal wave of, you know, oh, you're terrible, what are you doing, you're an idiot, people think you're stupid, everyone hates you. And these ideas will come in, but that's the power that we have, is that we can go, no, I'm not going to agree with that idea, I'm not going to accept that idea. You can counter those ideas, you go, look, you know, it wasn't my fault, audiences weren't working, you know, the show wasn't set up correctly, no one could do it. Or you could go, look, I couldn't win them over tonight, but another time I will. And then you also have the flip side. If you do a show and everything goes great and you absolutely kill it, you can feel like, I'm the greatest in the world, I'm the best. And then you can be, you know, conceited, and it goes to your head. And that can be bad too, because then you get on stage the next performance, and then you're really cocky, and you've got this arrogant sort of flavor to all your jokes, and people hate that as well. Audiences really don't like that if you do it too much. So, again, if things are going well, you can go, well, they really enjoyed it, but, you know, it's important to keep working hard. They're not just loving me, they're loving all the hard work I've put in, you know. It's not just winning one show, it's winning most of the shows that's important. Just keeping that even feel.